All right. We are going through every optic in the game. Or what I think is every optic in the game. We may be missing one or two. All right. XPS3-0. Looking good. This is my favorite sight so far. Let's take off the rear sight too. ROMEO8T. Not really a fan. Compact Prism 2.5x. Primary arms compact Prism 2.5x. Not really digging it. Looks unchanged. ELCAN SpecterDR. 4x, 1x, and the iron sight. Not really a fan of that either. Aimpoint T-1. Not too bad, actually. This is pretty decent. I wish it had better field of view, but that's okay. It's better than it used to be. Vulcan MG Nightscope. Looks the same as it always was. Trash. All right. Loopholed hammer. Looks the same. Still decent. Looks the same though. No, what is this? The Pilad 4x32. Looks the same, is really bad because it has no field of view. It would be good if it had better field of view. What is this? The March Tactical 3-24. Looks the same, and you can't toggle the zoom. So you're stuck at this zoom level. Okay, garbage. The EOTech Vudu. Yeah, right? Vudu. Fan favorite. Looks the same. Looks awesome, though. Great. This thing's really good. Actually, the 1X... No, the 1X isn't... Okay, the 1X isn't zoomed in anymore. It's actually a 1X. The Vudu used to zoom in, like, 1.5 or... something like that, and now it's a straight 1X. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. This sight is insane then. It's cracked. And it's an actual 6X now. It used to be in, yeah, I think. It used to be a 9X. It looks like it's a 6X. And the reticle is smaller. Look at the reticle. Okay, this thing's gonna be amazing. It's even better than it was before. Burris TAC 30. Looks about the same. Amazing sight. I really like this one. I wish the reticle was better, but everything else about it's great. That thing's awesome too. Here is the Deltapoint. Looks the same. I could see a lot of people using this over the as a PKO6 replacement. This will probably be a popular sight. This wipe. The UH1, one of my old favorites. They shrunk the reticle on it. I feel like the reticle on this used to be bigger. Looks good though. This is actually a nice sight. I like this one a lot. I might go back to using it. EOTech 553. Looks just like the other EOTech, but a smaller window to look through, so I would probably skip on this one. I would use the XPS3-0. Walther MRS. The dot. The next dot. I don't like this. The reticle's way too fuzzy. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Make it stop. I would pass on this one, guys. I wouldn't really. I mean, maybe with the dot, it's pretty nice. I guess it's nice with the dot. It's a little big of a dot, and it's kind of hard to see, like, against other things, especially, like, the sky and stuff. But it's usable. Yeah, it's blurry. OKP7 Reflex Sight, a.k.a. the nipple. Looks the same as it always was. Like, pretty trash. I would pass on this one. The Pilad P1. That's disgusting. That's also disgusting. I think the Walther was better than this dot. I would probably skip on this. It's usable, but I'd probably skip on it. Holosun HS40. Not a fan. The dot is nice. The field of view is trash. I would hard pass on that. Compact Prism Monstrum. Interested in seeing this one. Looks the same as it always was. Would be really good if it had better field of view. I'm gonna pass on it. Here is the T12W Thermal Reflex. I'm curious to see this bad boy. Bro, what? What am I looking at? A Game Boy Color? This thing is trash. What? All right. Hard pass on that. It looks like I'm looking at. All right, you know when you play Battleship? They got the blue plastic background on the Battleship board game. It looks like I'm playing Battleship right now. Hard pass on that. That thing is disgusting. The SpecterDR 1-4. This is the tan one. Looks the same. I like the TAC 30 a lot more than this. There's the iron sights seem better. It looks like they changed the iron sights a bit on these. The Valday 1.6. Looks pretty much the same. It's usable. I like the TAC 30 better. I feel like it's hard to see the black crosshair on this. I probably won't be using it. The, which one is this? The ACOG TA01 NSN. Right? Yeah. I'm interested in seeing the ACOGs. Looks like the field of view is still terrible. This sight would be amazing if the field of view was a little bit better. It's usable, but not enough field of view for me. The TAC 30 and the Vudu have way better field of view. I'd pass on this. It's all right. I think just the TAC 30 is a better option. The Trijicon SRS-02. I like this sight as well. SRS. The housing's kind of shit, but the dot is really nice. It's like the old PK06 dot. The FLIR. Good old FLIR. Looks exactly the same. There's the zoom. Looks identical to what it used to be. The Valday PK120. It's better than it used to be. I'd pass on this, though. I'm not a fan. I guess it's usable, though. The Kobra EKP. They made the dot fuzzier. There's the other reticle. There's the chevron. I'm gonna pass on this, guys. It's not horrible, but I'd pass on that. Which ACOG is this? ACOG 3.5. It's the 3.5 mag ACOG. Disgusting. Horrendous. They didn't fix the chevron on it. It's just a red triangle. I'm gonna hard pass on that one. This is the Romeo. SIG Romeo. Kind of like the Aimpoint. The dot's really nice. The housing, kind of lame. It's usable, but I probably won't be using this very much. Definitely better than what it was. EOTech XPS3 in tan. Looks same as the other one. I feel like this is identical to the other one. Looks good. I like it. Aimpoint Comp M4. This is ugly. This is really bad. The dot is crispy and small, but the tube, very bad. Won't be using that. The 80 P4, aka the CCTV camera. Horrendous. There's the zoom. This thing is terrible. There's the red dot. They changed the red dot. The red dot's better, but this is garbage. Hard pass. The Nightforce Attacker 7-35. The telescope. I don't know when you're going to use this thing. It looks the same as it used to be. I don't know. If you're trying to look into the pores of the scav skin, you might want this. I won't be using it. We'll come to that later. The SIG Bravo. Looks the same. Maybe they gave it a little more field of view. This is pretty decent. I'm a fan of this. I get down with this. Pretty good. Yeah, I can get down with that. That one's pretty good. This is the KMZ 1P69. I wonder if they fixed the magnifications on these. No, they didn't. So this, I actually really like the scope. It's just that when you toggle the sights, it illuminates it, and then it goes to the next zoom, and then it illuminates it, and then it goes to the next zoom. If it didn't do that, I would actually probably use these on some guns. This is the ACOG TA01 NSN in tan, so it should probably be the same as the other one. Again, yeah, good sight, just not too much field of view. So I would probably use this a good bit if it had more field of view. This is the Burris FLIR 3 Reflex. Looks about the same. Maybe the dot's a little bit crispier. Honestly, this thing's pretty decent. I could use this. I don't think I would take it over the EOTech, but this thing's pretty good. Not horrible. It's pretty decent. This is the Trijicon Reaper. The Reap IR. I don't think they changed this at all. Looks about the same. Toggle the modes. Looks pretty much the same as far as I can tell. It's a thermal. What more do you want? The Trijicon RMR. They made the dot pretty nice and it's orange, but tiny field of view. It's decent. I wish it had better field of view, but other than that, the dot's pretty nice. What's next? We have the PK06. The former lightweight champ of Tarkov. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, I guess the dot, this dot's not too bad. I could see some people maybe using this, but I think there's better options now. The dot's pretty decent, but every other mode on it's trash. I used to like this mode a lot. It's really bad. This one's horrible. The dot is, you know, it's still, it's usable. I don't know if I would take it. It's not horrendous though. Not what it used to be. EOTech HHS1 hybrid. All right, here's the 1X on it. I like this. It's just the 4 dots as the reticle. I can't get down with. They fixed the reticle on the zoom. Not enough field of view. The reticle's okay. I'm still gonna pass on this one, guys. Not really a fan. No field of view on it. All right, now we have the Valday Crescent Reflex. I haven't used this yet. Oh god, this thing. Actually, so this is like the Monstrum reticle. It's not horrible. It has no field of view though, but like, maybe like, I wouldn't use it, but you can use it. Usable, but not great. This is the KMZ 1P59 3-10. Honestly, awesome scope. The only thing, it's the same as the other one. It's just that it cycles the illumination and then the zoom and then the illumination and then the zoom. If you didn't have to toggle like that, I would probably use this. It's just too slow to change reticles. Okay, that's all of the normal red dots, it looks like. All right, here is the MP155 Ultima shotgun with the Ultima thermal camera. I'm excited to see this. Bro, what? What? What am I looking at? Hold up. Let me check this out. Right? Why is there a joystick? All right, this thing is garbage. I taped an iPad to my shotgun. All right, I'm getting rid of that. No, thank you. Looks sick though. All right, we have the Mosin with the PU 3.5. Looks the same. It's a Mosin. What do you want? Looks the same. The P90 with the P90 Reflex Sight. I think this is the only gun you could ever put this on. Looks horrendous. And the same. Never use it. Here is the Target Ring Reflex Sight for shotguns. Honestly, I kind of like that. For a shotgun, I could get down with that. I get down with that on a shotgun. I kind of like that. That's not too bad. And now we're moving on to the dovetail sights. All right, OKP7 dovetail. Looks the same. Like not horrible, but not great. The PSO-1. Looks the same. Decent scope. Not too bad. Not the greatest, not the worst. Now we have the USP-1 4X, aka the Green Monster. It's still the Green Monster, I'll tell you that. It's terrible. All right. Here is the Kobra EKP-8-02 dovetail. Okay, so it's the same as the other Kobra. Honestly, not too bad for a really cheap dovetail sight, like early game. Super budget. Not too bad. Decent option. What do we have? The PSO-1M2. Oh, I forgot one of the PSOs. Okay, so same as the other one, just a different color. Okay, I realized I forgot the other PSO scope, the 1M2-1, but based off of what it looks like, it's going to be the same as it was previously. Alright, and last, and probably up there in the least, we have the Anteater, the NSPU-M night vision scope. Yeah, I think that speaks for itself right there. Okay, I think we've gone through every scope in the game. I'm going to say my favorite, probably still the EOTech XPS3-0 and the TAC-30 and the Vudu. So literally like the same as last wipe, minus PKO6 probably got knocked down in standings. But yeah, EOTech XPS3-0. Oh, there's our fun. All right, we had some fun. Yeah, so EOTech XPS3-0, the TAC-30, Burris, and the Vudu. Still my top 3 for sights. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That cost me a lot of rubles, but yeah, that's every sight in the game after the optic rework for this current wipe. All right. Goodbye, YouTube.